What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single video. So as this week's episode of Teen Mom 2 aired, there was a scene in particular that was really disturbing, and it was shot by David of him and Jenelle ambushing her mother, Barbara, at a parking lot outside of a restaurant. And the two of them decided it would be extremely appropriate and it would work so well in their favor in child custody court to, first of all, stalk the guardian of Jace and start swearing up a storm in front of her and all of the young children that she was watching for the day over a simple glass of wine at the restaurant, right? And so, like anybody else watching, Chelsea Houska's father, Randy Houska, took to Twitter to tweet the following: "It's good to scream at each other in front of kids. It teaches them great things," true to his absolutely sarcastic nature. And so Jenelle caught wind of the tweet and retweeted it by adding the following: "Hey, fat fuck, I'm so sick of you commenting on my life. Go tend to your own family. You don't know a fucking thing I've been through." Really classy, Jenelle, almost as classy as your damn court heels. How the heck did she even find this tweet and quote it? Do you know what I mean? Because it's just, you have too much time on your hands, Jenelle. First of all, you've got so many minions who are dumb enough to think that you're a great mother, right? So why don't you just focus on that and ignore Randy's tweet? Because at the time, it wasn't, you know, he didn't at you or anything like that. So all you did was prove that you were a hit dog hollering. And in true Jenelle fashion, she ran over to Radar Online to sell her side of the story on why she had this really immature and inappropriate Twitter meltdown in front of her young followers. And she said, "I don't give two shits anymore. Not any other parent comments about me negatively about Randy. Nothing positive ever." And she continued on to say, "I wish he would stop. He doesn't know me or what I have to deal with when it comes to my mom. Yes, of course my mom brings out the worst in me, so we're bound to argue sometimes, but it's gotten better and everything is a lot calmer on my end." Of course, Jenelle claims everything is great on her end. Of course, it's all Barbara's fault, right? Isn't it always? And Jenelle could have just left things right here and dropped her little mic, but as usual, she had to dig really low and bring Chelsea's son, Watson, into things. And this is what she said: "He should be more focused on Aubree being ignored, since all they show is me yelling, and if that's true, and that's all we do 24/7, then I guess MTV is true about Aubree being ignored since Watson has been born." Jenelle, girl, what does Watson being ignored have to do with his grandfather, Randy? You know, Watson has a mom and a dad and a sister, so whether or not they ignore him has nothing to do with the grandparent. Like, that was absolutely ridiculous. And I know Chelsea must be absolutely fuming in her little cabin over what Jenelle had to say, because it was an absolute low blow. No matter how mad you are at people, like, their children should be absolutely off limits, especially if they are your coworker. You know, reunions have already been really awkward and uncomfortable for Jenelle because she always seems to alienate herself from her cast members by, you know, doing these kinds of things where she just absolutely disses them, disrespects them and stuff like that. So I can only imagine what's gonna happen at this season's reunion special. But wait, there's more. Jenelle continued on to say, "I'm not as bad a person as Randy thinks, but if he wants to spend his time checking Twitter daily like it's his job, then so be it. He's just now another creepy teen mom troll in my book. Maybe that's why Aubree's ignored. His attention is dedicated to Twitter, not his family. He just makes it look like I'm psycho. He never has anything nice to say, and I don't say a damn thing about him. I don't get it." Jenelle, again, Watson has nothing to do with Randy. He visits him as much as a grandparent should visit him. And so if Watson is ignored, then what the hell is Ensley? Because you and David literally took an overnight, like a 2-3 night vacation away from her when she was a couple of weeks old, right? You guys have already vacationed again from her at least 2-3 more times. And literally, you guys just recently went away for the MTV Video and Music Awards while she's still only a couple of months old. Meanwhile, Chelsea and Cole are home with their child, Watson. So if that child, where the parents have never taken a vacation away from him, is ignored, then what the hell is your child, which is only like a day or two older than hers? And just when you thought this basket case couldn't get any worse, this is what she had to say to further embarrass herself. Randy ruined my dinner with David in Santa Monica, making me cry because I was so upset by him making these comments over the years. Larry, my producer, texted me telling me he was extremely sorry for Randy's actions and agreed it was wrong and he will be reaching out to him about his behavior. Really, bitch? How good of a dinner was it if you were glued to your frickin' Twitter checking for tweets that you weren't even mentioned in the first place? You know, if you're gonna take the time away from your child yet again, you might as well enjoy it in Santa Monica with your phone down. You should absolutely not be glued to Twitter over dinner. You know, like, what? This girl is absolutely crazy, you guys. What do you guys think about her body shaming Randy and then selling a story to Radar where she criticizes Cole and Chelsea's parenting? You guys, this reunion is going to be messy and I'm 100% here for it. I really hope that Randy drags her and reads her for filth over how often she leaves her 7-month-old daughter and has a nerve to claim that someone else's child is ignored. You guys, leave all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. You can also like this video, subscribe for more. Feel free to share it with your friends as well, and follow me across social media where I absolutely love chatting with you. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.